How's it going, everybody? This is Rob Novakast back with another video for you guys. And we'll be doing another quick review. And before we get started, I mean, you guys have already seen the title, so you guys know what we're going to be talking about. But I want to give some backstory for this, because I didn't think about this movie for quite a while, till like recently, when I decided to rummage through Netflix on the rare occasions that I do between work, recording videos, as well as at this point trying to get some or work or honing my skills a little bit on digital art. And I came across this movie, Mars Attacks, which came out in 1996, and it's directed by Tim Burton. This is an odd gem, and I'm gonna say this: I recommend it to a lot of people, and actually, if anything, for those who have not seen it, go check it out, at least for a one-time viewing, if anything, because this, again, it is an odd gem. And by the way, especially and apparently with this film, it also has an occult following with a lot of people. This film is, I guess, if anything, it kind of reflects the style of some of the older or classic kind of monster films to a degree. And I'm talking about, like, I believe close to the time frame of the 60s and 70s, actually maybe like the early 50s, like 50s through 70s, or 50s through 60s. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it is the basic premise, I guess, if anything, the basic premise of this film is literally, they're Martians, they come to Earth, and at first we think that they're coming for peace, only to find out that nope, they're coming to Earth to kill us all. And that is the basic premise. And at this point, the thing that will motivate you to probably watch is just the hilarity of their invasion. It's interesting, as well as the design of the aliens. The design for the aliens was really interesting. The weaponry or technology they use is odd, but it's also really cool. It kind of reminds me of like the old, like older films when it comes down to like their ray guns, where they fire it at somebody and all that's left is a skeleton, which I find to be funny to a degree. There's some really odd choices when it comes to character designs, like for instance, there's a particular, and you guys can see it in the poster, there's a moment that is really odd where a alien disguises itself. Again, because I try not to spoil. I try my best not to spoil in certain reviews, but one of the aliens disguises themselves as a human woman, and the design is just so freaking odd. It's awesome. Some of the people that starred in the film were Jack Nicholson, Pierce Brosnan, Sarah Jessica Parker, Annette Bening, Glenn Close, Danny DeVito, Martin Short, Michael J. Fox, Rod Sturger, Tom Jones playing himself, and many others. And again, it's a great movie, and a lot of the cast do a really good job, even though a lot of the cast die in this film, like to an extent Pierce Brosnan and Jack Nicholson, which, by the way, we get to see Jack Nicholson play two different characters in this, and it's actually really funny. And to a degree, and it's so odd between the two of them, especially with, you know, I guess to a certain degree, Jack Nicholson plays not only, I guess, the President of the United States, but also, I guess, this owner of this casino, or casino/hotel, if I remember correctly. and it's odd because it's like two different performances to a certain degree, though to an extent, because it's Jack Nicholson. He's cursed to kind of to a degree kind of play the same character no matter what he does, even in the same movie, which is odd. It's very odd. But all in all, the way they defeat the aliens near the very end is an odd choice, but to a degree I love it. As well as certain moments with certain music. So with this film, I want to give it an 8 out of 10. Only because I kind of wish it was longer, and I kind of wish they could have done more with it. But all in all, and I say that with like when it comes in terms of like story, or if anything, more of the characters, as well as like certain choices where like again Jack Nicholson playing two characters and kind of almost to a degree playing the same character for both roles. So, either way, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It was all right, or if anything, it's an occult classic to a degree. So, for those who have not seen this film, go check it out. It's funny as shit. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.